Hello and welcome to the Assassin's Creed Liberation HD walkthrough on Click to Unlock. This is the final part of Sequence 4, The Secrets of the Cenote. I believe that is how it's said. I'm not sure. Please don't punish me if it's not. Anyway, by far this is the best mission of the sequence. And to start off with, you have to enter the Cenote, which is, I guess, some form of cave. I guess that's what it is. Please forgive my ignorance of the English language. But to start off with, very, very simple. You just follow this path around, and it takes you down the hill. Here we go. Ooh. Yep, that's it. Go on. There we go. Down the trees, onto the plank. Run down there, duck under here. Here we go. It's as if, like, you know, I was born to be an assassin. So once you get a little bit closer to the caves, you'll come to a big cliff face. Might seem scary. Might not know what to do. Pretty simple. You just got to dive right off of it, nice and easy. Look, there is a pool down there. There it is. Go on in. Whee! Okay. Right, now, once you're in the pool, you need to dive into the water. So you can see the cave down there. As you can see, I know exactly where the dive button is. That's it. Yep, well done. Look at this professionalism. Right, so now we've found the dive button, we can head into the caves. Nice and straightforward. Kind of just follow it round. So, right, I'm swimming up out of the water into the caves for the first time. Okay, right, so then you climb up into the caves. Then you simply just follow round to the left and continue downwards. Try to avoid hitting the rocks, but reasonably straightforward. And then you've got this jump. You've got to jump across here, otherwise big spikes down there can be dangerous. Slide down, and then ooh, it's another drop. It's another drop. So what do? It's nice and easy. You just jump across, get onto the ledge, and start making your way down. This is where the level becomes a lot more like some of the more familiar sort of territory we're used to, where you have to climb around and navigate the kind of Tomb Raider-y style. Or is it good to say Tomb Raider-y style anymore, or is it Assassin's Creed style now? I'm really not sure. Anyway, yes, navigate your way down the ledges. There's a nice little branch there that you can just fall down onto, and then you're on your way again. Right, now again, here we have the plinth in the middle. Just hop over it and to the left. This is good, this is good. And then into this next sort of open area. There we go. And then you can see these ledges here. You can have it onto there, move around, do a backflip off, well, not a backflip, but a backward jump off of the plinth. Run around. Oh, another big drop. But there's a pool of water, so that means only one thing. That's it. Now, with this little bit of water, don't bother getting out of the water and trying to go through the rocks, even though them rocks look incredibly simple just to crawl through, and any reasonable human being, let alone a trained assassin, would be able to do so. You can't. You're just not allowed. So get back in the water if you made that mistake and dive, because you have to go under the water and under a cave to get back up. Nice and simple. I knew that straight away. I was just recording that footage for educational purposes, so you would know not what to do. Honest. Right, so once you've got through there, you can keep going forward, and then you've got this nice room here with a few plinths. Now, this is a sort of unique move to Liberation. You kind of use your whip, so you just push forward on the stick and press the right trigger while holding down the right trigger, and press A to jump, and you will whip out and sort of jump across the gap using your whip. Quite a handy tool. You'll use it in later missions as well. So once you've navigated past that, keep heading through the caverns. And here we go, you'll see another rather dangerous looking cavern. But what's that on the wall? It looks like some sort of crevice of some description. Not the thing. Another whip. Jump over, across, and onto another. See, this is quite exciting now. You kind of, it's actually one of the, it's definitely the best level of the sequence, that's for sure. Up, up, and away. That's it. And now the level starts to get a little bit more freaky. It's clear this is something that's been left by the ancients, this cavern. Although you must wonder how they must have built it. Like, it's taken us quite a mission to get in here. Yet there is like quite a big structure in here. It must have been quite difficult for them. But, you know, we don't know what tech they had. Anyway, when you get in here, you've got to dive under the water again, in case you missed that. Then you can swim back up. Oh, what's that? What's that? Quick, grab the loot. A Mayan statuette. Get in there. Right, so once you're out of here, swim back up. Now we're into the some sort of temple of some description. Climb up here. That's it. Well done. Okay, now we have to get up to the top to find the artifact. Now this is interesting because it once you get up to the top here, like a control panel, it activates a puzzle. Now, in order to get the full sync, you need to do this in 2 minutes. Now, it's not difficult to do this, but the ball kind of moves at one of the slowest paces of a ball ever did. But if you just do it slowly and methodically, the 2 minutes should be ample of time. So you just go round, all the way around to the first gap, tip the ball in, then round to the, yep, that's it, down and around to the next gap. I mean, this isn't really a puzzle so much as like a skill kind of thing, but gravity seems to have no real proper effect on this ball, so you just have to follow the path around like so. It's at this point where you might start to get a bit of a squeaky bum about how long you're taking. Get on! Right, that's it. And round. Now you're panicking. Now you're panicking. Get in! Get in! No! Get in! That's it. All in good time. Lovely. Right, now once you do that, it activates this special thing here, which reveals the artifact that you are after. But just as you're about to jump down and retrieve said artifact, you get a visitor, and he is annoying, shall we say. Yes, he is very annoying. Here he comes through the wall. And it's our old friend from the previous mission. He's basically been using you, and you've led him to the artifact. Right, so what happens now is that you need to take out this guy and his goons, and in order to get the full sync, you cannot take any damage whatsoever. Right, now this can be hard because both the main guy and his kind of second in command, you can kind of see him. If you try to use ordinary counter moves on them, they'll punch you and you can't get the sync. So the key is really to try and take out the lesser guys, while if Deferia or his main guy with the hat there attack you, don't counter them. Just block their action, counter the small guys and stab them in the face. But when the other guys do, just counter them and then run away. That will keep you in a safe distance, and then you can use your whip. The whip is key. You can't hurt these guys unless you use the whip. So counter, run away, and then use your whip. And then once you've got the whip on him, then go to town. Don't stop. Just keep hitting him and keep hitting him, because this is incredibly frustrating. And if you don't kill him, then it's it's very hard. So the key to that is block. So don't try and counter on those two guys. Take out the three lesser boys first with the counter moves, and then the last two take out with the whip, and just block their moves and run away in order to give yourself that little bit of space and time. And be patient. It can take a little while to be patient. Right, so then it moves on to the mines. This is the mine section I found a little bit strange, especially this bit here where you have to climb onto these blocks and avoid the balls. Now, it looks to me like the boulders are kind of just stuck up there and they're not really moving, and yeah, they don't quite seem to work properly, and the climbing up this mine shaft seemed a little bit tricky as well. I'm not entirely sure, but you just basically got to aim for the block, these blocks, otherwise you'll just slide back down. If you can aim for the blocks and climb on them, you manage to avoid both the boulders and sliding back down. Right, well, that was the secret of the Cenote full sync. Thanks for watching. That's the end of sequence 4. Check back soon when we will be going into sequence 5. 100% in it, like. Okay, cheers. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Oh, an achievement. Woo!